Ooh, I'm out of toilet paper. Oh, there's some in the next stall. Whoa!
Do you like scary movies? Well, do you? Because strange images are in the air tonight. I've sent Quasi deep into the vault to pull out some of the scariest movies ever made. So turn out the lights, get close to someone you care for, because it's time for Zomboo's House of Horror Movies. Come, let's go inside and meet Quasi. Miss Transylvania. Werewolfie. The head nurse. Officer not so friendly. And Bianca, the rack girl.
And I'm hot.
Hello, everybody, boys and ghouls, mummies and daddies. It's your old pal Zombo, welcoming you to Zombo's House of Horror Movies. Ooh, this week's movie is one of the scariest movies ever made. The Curse of the Aztec Mummy. The Curse of the Aztec Mummy was made in 1957 in Mexico. How it got into this country past the border patrol and through customs, I'll never know. The evil Dr. Krupp tries to get Princess Xochitl's jewels by hypnotizing Flora, the princess's current reincarnation. But it won't be easy because he has to go up against wrestling superstar El Angel and Popocaca, the Aztec mummy who guards those jewels. The Curse of the Aztec Mummy stars Wolfman Jack, Geraldo, Lou Diamond Phillips, Floyd the Barber, Raggedy Andy, Chachi and Jerry Lewis, Linda Carter, Buddy Holly, and Ultraman.
Oh, I wonder what's on TV. Hand me the remote.
This is a special report.
The police department has issued a special crime alert. Be on the lookout for a person who is polluting the airwaves and is responsible for much mayhem in town. He is described as being 6 foot 6 inches tall, has a very, very pale complexion, a bad hair day, and a black top hat, going by the AKA of Zombo. If you see this person, call the police department immediately.
Hello, police. That is my master on TV.
Hey, open up in here!
Ooh, I wonder who's at the door.
Hey, are you Zombo?
Oh, yes, I'm Zombo. Who are you?
Well, does this give you a hint?
Oh, are you the Texico man?
No, I ought to send you back to your own grave. Let's give you another clue here, wise guy.
Oh, are you Officer Not So Friendly?
You got that right, bub. And I got a present for you. Hey, do you like jewelry?
Oh, only if it fits.
Well, here, try on these chrome bracelets for size.
Oh, that's
yeah,
very nice.
taking you off for a little vacation at a special resort.
Oh, is that the last resort?
You got that right, pal. Come along.
Oh, we'll be right back after these important messages from our sponsors.
Come on, you bum.
Ooh, tonight's movie is brought to you in non-living color, otherwise known as scary black and white. Oh man, these cheap, wavy, double-exposed titles are making me seasick.
Police capture the Bat. Identify him as the famous intellectual Dr. Krupp.
Did you read this?
Yeah. Filthy dogs. I gotta spring the boss. He has plans and we're included.
You're right, Lilac. But where, when?
Who knows? I'll find a way, Bear. I got a good idea. I'll send him a little message.
But that's impossible.
Nah, not this way it ain't. The cops will put it in his hand down there at the station house. So you see, then the boss will understand that we're waiting to help. Bear, you better go phone all the guys. Because we'll be needing extra strength.
I'll be back.
Hey, is the inspector here? He's interrogating the Bat in there.
Then no one else is mixed up in this business with you.
No.
In other words, you work alone?
Uh-huh.
He's lying, Inspector. You have to capture 2 other crooks. One is nicknamed Lilac. He and another escaped the night you raided the Bat's house.
All right, how about it? Mister, you better confess all you know about this. I'm warning you. Is this a message for you? You're stalling. Do you know anything about this, Doctor?
No, I don't.
Well, if this man is the Bat, by whom was this drawing sent?
I don't know, Inspector. Possibly by those 2 men I told you about before. Unfortunately, I haven't got the slightest idea of what they're trying to say.
That's because it's written in Spanish.
Take him out now. And keep your eyes on him, boys. This message complicates things. Let's all be very careful from now on. This individual is extremely dangerous, you know.
Yes, Inspector, that's completely true.
According to the facts I have on this case, this fellow they call the Bat used to be a very famous doctor.
Only his license was canceled years ago.
Why, Doctor?
For carrying out forbidden experiments on animals and human beings. He grafted on parts that didn't belong to the animal's anatomy. And naturally, the results were horrible.
Men commit the most terrible crimes. Anyway, with the proof I have filed against this Dr. Krupp, I'll send him away for a good many years.
Yes, I hope so, Inspector.
Don't worry about this. I don't think there's anything to it. I'm very grateful to you all for the help you've given me. And I'd just like to ask one more thing from you, Doctor.
You bet, Inspector.
I'd like you to tell me all you know about the men we haven't captured yet, so that I can put a bulletin out right away.
I'd be glad to, Inspector. Are you going up to bed now, darling?
Yes, and good night, Papa.
Sleep well now, my sweet.
A very good night to all.
Good night,
Jenny.
Well, I think that we'll feel much better now that this case is cleared up. The bat is going to go to jail, so there's nothing to fear now.
No, I don't agree. You're forgetting about the old curse, aren't you?
Oh, that curse! You're safe for another month.
That business is all over now.
No. My father died when he profaned the tomb of the Aztecs. According to the curse, my father was to perish, and me too, because they also blame me.
Now stop that. Why worry, Flora? As long as the mummy has the breastplate and the bracelet in his custody, he won't wake up, dear. Now you listen. I want to take you to the altar soon. I really do. Then you can forget all that's past, darling. But till that date, can't you stay here at the house? My daughter's alone. She and I need you so much.
You're very sweet, darling.
I was sure scared, and I'll admit it. Each time I think about all that's happened to us, the old ticker starts to complain like crazy.
Are you kidding? But that's silly. When things start going wrong, you run like a bunny.
Sure, I don't want my head to get broken open, that's all.
You sure have plenty of guts.
My dear young warrior, just remember this sentence. He who ran came back to say that the other heroes were buried today.
Hello, everybody. It's your old pal Zombo down here in Zombo's Dungeon Art Gallery. Do you know where some of the world's greatest artists get their inspiration? It's from this show. Are you a budding artist? Do you look like Toulouse-Lautrec? Do you have a strange affinity for body parts like Vincent van Gogh or Mike Tyson? Maybe you have artistic ability. Can you draw Quasi the Hunchback? Well, here's your chance to show your art to the world. It's time for Zombo's Scary Picture Gallery. Let's go look at today's picture of the week. Today's picture was sent in by Danny from Reno. Werewolfie? Oh, thank you, Werewolfie. Let's go in for a closer look at this very interesting and scary picture. Oh, it looks like Danny has some very deep psychological problems. Oh, I see the moon and oh, I see the red fingernails here, and I see the red fang teeth, and he's saying, I am going to suck your blood. Oh, he's a very handsome man. Oh, wait, that's me, Zombo, and it looks like my eyes here are red because I had to watch all of today's bad movie. I wonder what the artist was thinking about when she drew that picture. I think she was thinking that this blood's for you. Now don't forget, boys and ghouls, get out your pencils, paints, crayons, and whatever. Draw me a scary picture and send it to me, Zombo, at the Scary Picture Gallery, and I'll put it on the show for everyone to see.
Send in your scary pictures to Zombo's Scary Picture Gallery in care of this station. Or check out the Zombo website at zombo.com under Gallery.
All set?
How long ago did they leave with the bat?
No more than 2 or 3 minutes ago.
Which way?
Toward the north.
Check out the guy shooting the Tommy gun. The gun isn't shooting bullets, and there's no smoke coming from the gun barrel. Maybe we can get some good props next time.
Meddling fool. You better start saying your prayers, because now you're gonna get it.
No, don't kill him, Lilac.
But, boss, listen.
I know what I'm talking about. Come on now. We better get going. I am going to kill this intruder, but in my own way.
Hey, can you check the oil while you're down there?
The bat escapes.
Good evening.
How did you get in?
He needed to use the baño.
I'm a friend.
If you're a friend, why do you wear that mask?
That's too long a story to go into right now. I only came here tonight to tell you that you're both in very great danger. The bat managed to escape.
And just why did you come here to the house to let us know? Tell us who you are.
I'm called the Angel, and don't think that I'm interested in you two alone. I try to help anyone that's in trouble. My mission is to do all I can do to eliminate crime. There's so much of it around. You asked me about the mask. I hide my identity because it makes my job easier.
Tell me another thing. Who helped the bat?
When they were taking the bat to the penitentiary, Lilac and the other men arrived on the scene. They murdered the guards that were inside the bus.
What a ruthless thing to do.
I hate to say it, but I couldn't fight that many and win.
Don't you know wrestling is fixed? Didn't you read the script? You were supposed to lose.
This is terrible, darling. To what lengths can that man go?
Who knows, Doctor? In any case, I came to warn you because you should be ready for anything now. I don't know when or where that man is going to attack.
And the police, aren't they on the job, too?
Certainly they are. Their companions were killed by the Bat's men, you know, and they want revenge also. There are things to do, so I'll be going. And I'll leave you this radio wristwatch. If you ever run into any trouble, just call me if you find it possible to do so. I'll hear you. This is a long-distance radio. Goodbye, Doctor.
Now things are really bad. The Bat is scot-free again.
When's this nightmare going to end?
When the end credits roll and this movie is over.
Edward, look. Wouldn't it be better to travel for a while and forget the whole thing?
I guess you're right. And you can start to plan. In 2 or 3 days, I'll be able to go. Listen, hasn't Pinkott returned?
No, he went 9 hours ago.
And I need him. I'm going to start arranging all my papers. And as soon as that's finished, I can leave.
It was a smart idea to send me that paper. As soon as I spied the Bat on it, I figured you'd planned an escape, so I waited until you came.
I was plenty lucky that the plan worked out.
I depended on you, and you didn't fail. And so I'm going to reward you quite soon.
What's the reward, Doctor?
The Aztec treasure.
Do you mean we'll be going after that treasure again?
That's right, Bear. But I don't intend to fail this time. Nothing can get in our way. When I find the treasure, I'll make you all rich.
That's great, boss. But how do we find the treasure?
Well, we look for it. Do I have to think of everything?
Now listen, men. One dark night, and this all happened a long time ago, Dr. Almaden hypnotized his fiancée in order to prove his theory that through the use of hypnotism, a person could be sent back through time to lead a past life.
Now you're exactly 20 years old. Tell me, Flora. Tell me where you are.
Don't know.
Meditate on this thing. I must know. Please think and tell me your old name and where you are at this very instant. I need to know exactly where you are. Tell me where you are. You must tell me where you are.
I know. I'm in the Aztec city, Tenochtitlan.
Through her hypnotic trance, the doctor sent the girl to the great Aztec city of pyramids, where she had lived during her previous life. At birth, she had been designated as a servant of the great god Tecatlipoca, and she should have remained a maiden during her lifetime. But she fell in love with Popoca, a great Aztec warrior who defied the laws that governed their lives in those days and made her his. However, the high priest discovered their secret, and they were taken as prisoners to the lower temple, into the presence of the god Tecatlipoca, to receive their punishment for violating his laws. They were made to kneel before the high priest, who ordered that the sacrificial fires be lighted.
Let's backwash her.
Popoca was sentenced to be buried alive, to keep watch through the endless centuries over the breastplate and the bracelet. His soul was cursed, so that he'd never be able to find eternal rest. And she was sentenced to death, not an honorable death as a servant of her god, but as a simple sacrifice to appease his anger.
Do you know why there are no windows in the pyramids? because they would break when she sings. Ooh, I wonder who's at the door. Why, it's Miss Transylvania.
Hello, Zombo, my love. You know, it is very close to Valentine's Day, and I need you to give me your heart.
Ooh, but I need it.
Then why don't you go down and see the lady at the candy store and get me one?
Ooh, that's a very good idea. I'll be right back. Here you go, my dear. Oh, do you like it?
I love it. Oh, Zombo, bite me.
And now back to the secret ceremony.
Kaki to kaki. Umate me kao ni wiki. Me palkoi. Ni mission grupilia. Ingwani que le huía. Maye wika tinesti. Mone malkayelis. Moyo lo yast.
And that's the story of the experiment that I was witness to, since I was watching through the window of Dr. Almaden's laboratory. He learned what he wanted. He decided to try to find the objects that show exactly where the treasure is located, the great Aztec treasure. Guided by Flora, who recalled perfectly well that she had been there in her trance. They found the objects there. I saw them later. They're spectacular, and naturally their value is incalculable. When I was incarcerated by the police, I learned the bad news later. This Dr. Almaden had replaced the two things in the tomb, the breastplate and the bracelet.
Only how will we find the tomb now? That ain't gonna be an easy job.
Lilac, why are you so innocent? I told you the whole story and you still ask me questions. There's nothing hard about it. Can't you see that we will employ the same method that Dr. Almaden used?
Hypnotizing that woman just the way he did.
You're getting smart, Lilac. So I suppose you understand how you are to proceed now.
Ah, I begin to see. Later tonight, we'll kidnap the girl and bring her here.
But don't go there armed, Lilac. It's risky to use guns because a bullet might kill the girl or the doctor.
Ah, I won't forget that. We'd better be going.
Well, at last I have the papers finished. Well, now let's go up to bed. Tomorrow there'll be plenty of things to do.
That's enough. Let him alone. Come on now.
Aha! Well, it seems you got two birds with just one kidnapping.
Hey, don't you know it's not polite to mix your metaphors?
That's right, boss. We had to bring the kid along. She busted in on us and we didn't want to risk her messing up our plans.
That's just fine. Now it'll be much easier to get Dr. Almaded when he's needed. Untie her. Good evening, young lady. It looks as if we're face to face once more. I certainly hope my men didn't mistreat you.
Aren't you going to tire of including us in your crimes, Dr. Krupp?
I'll get tired the day I can put my hands on the thing that can help me to progress in my work.
And what might that be, Dr. Krupp?
No, young lady. I know you think I'm lying, but I assure you I don't want the money to use it as others might use it. Success brings total joy. The Aztec treasure is only for my work. I need riches in order to make an important experiment that I want the world to see. In that way I'll reach the pinnacle.
I know what you're thinking. You're sure I'm going to guide you straight to where you imagine those ornaments are hidden.
Exactly, young lady.
Well, I hate to disillusion you, Dr. Krupp. I don't know where they are, so I can't take them.
Now that's very interesting.
Well, it's obvious. They didn't tell you my fiancé went to the tomb and replaced the objects.
No, young lady. I don't forget anything.
Oh, no? You forgot this is a bad movie?
I know it.
In that case, you must have heard that there was an explosion that destroyed the temple completely, and that my father was killed as well.
I do hope your poor father didn't suffer too much. But I imagine the pyramid is still where it was before. Am I right? Now listen, I'm not completely stupid, though you think so. Suppose that the temple actually did tumble down. In that case, we'll remove the remains and rescue the ornaments. I've plenty of men.
But don't think I'm going to help.
Naturally, you'd refuse. I know your type, and I expected that you would. Why should you want to assist? But if I were to use the method that your fiancé used...
Not hypnosis.
Precisely, my dear.
Do you forget that I know a great deal about this? I'd apply all my strength and fight you. Under those conditions, you couldn't hypnotize me.
You're absolutely right. But since you did learn a great deal through your father, and I didn't forget that fact, you undoubtedly know that there are certain drugs, such as this one that I have prepared, that make a patient quite willing to cooperate completely, my dear.
Flora, what are they going to do to you? No, don't hurt Flora.
Take that brat away. Lock her up. We'll just wait around 12 hours. Then I'll begin to hypnotize her.
Hey, Zombo!
Oh, well, if it isn't my little pal, Minnie Z.
What did the sign in the Egyptian funeral parlor say?
I don't know.
Satisfaction guaranteed, or your mummy back!
Ooh, that joke bombed. And we'll be right back to our very scary movie right after these important messages from our sponsors. Hello, everybody. It's your old pal Zombo. You know, I think that last Mini Z joke wasn't very scary and wasn't very funny. In fact, I think Mini Z needs better material. Now you can help old Mini Z out by being his ghostwriter and email him your favorite monster joke. Just email it to zombo@zombo.com and I'll make sure he gets it.
Hey, Zombo, I just got another good one.
And now let's get back to this week's very scary movie.
Oh, this head. This time they really broke my body to pieces.
They must have scalped me, or at least it feels like that.
But now we'd better do something. We can't sit around here crying. I'm afraid that little Jenny and Flora are in danger.
Unfortunately, we don't have any information as to where that bat's hiding.
I'm going to call the police.
No, no, Edward, no. That could be dangerous. You see, if you call the police, they might kill the girls.
Yes, Pinkot.
And frankly, the best thing we can do is wait until the bat telephones us, and we'll know what it is he has in mind then.
Yes, I guess you're right, but who can bear such a situation? Just to wait, and we can't do a thing.
Yes, Edward, it's true, but nothing can be done. So please try to calm down. Hey, listen, why didn't you ask for help from the angel?
It happened so fast, you know. Anyway, last night I hid the little radio. Now I can call him.
Oh, what good would that do? After they steal the horse, you close the stable. Great Jupiter, how this bump hurts. I swear that whoever did it busted me on the head with a bulldozer. Come closer for a second. Look, I don't want to alarm Edward, but I can assure you that the bat's going to phone him tomorrow or Wednesday. Now, should he do that, I think it would be a good idea if you put in a little call to the angel. I've been getting too many lumps lately, you know, and my brain just can't stand too much gas.
Yeah, sure.
Understand?
Sure I do.
Good morning, boss.
Lilac, bring in Flora immediately.
Yes, boss. Come on, he's waiting. Didn't you hear? The boss is waiting. You can start to work now. Why, she didn't even try to resist.
A few cc's of my drug, and your resistance disappeared, right? Come. Lie down right there.
No.
Do as you're told. She has great willpower. I'm really astounded. Even under the effects of the drug, her unconscious mind continues to put up a fight. She reflects a strong and rebellious personality. There. Pull the curtain. I'll start to work on her right away, Lilac.
You gonna hypnotize her, boss?
That too!
Flora, I'm your master. Give me your hand. And now look me straight in the eyes. Flora, I'm ordering you. You're getting tired, Flora. You're getting tired. You're getting tired. Yes, you're slowly getting tired. You feel that you want to rest. You feel that you must rest. You are sleeping. You are sleeping. You are sleeping deeply. You sleep the sleep of the dead. You're sleeping.
Whew, this movie will definitely cure insomnia.
Well, now I have her in my power. In her trance, she'll do anything I tell her.
And now what do you do?
I'll proceed with Flora to the pyramid. But I consider it expedient to take Dr. Almaden prisoner. When we return with the breastplate and the bracelet, he can decipher the hieroglyphics on those objects, Lilac. And in turn, they'll tell us exactly where the Aztec treasure is.
So now we go and bring the doctor here, right?
No. Undoubtedly, they're prepared. If you go, they're likely to capture you.
Yeah?
I have another plan. You could reach him on the telephone.
That'd be easy.
And phone him right now.
Who's speaking?
You are.
Dr. Almaden?
Yes, this is Almaden.
Pay close attention to what I'm going to tell you, Doctor.
Who is this, please?
How should I know? I can't see you.
This is Dr. Krupp. I'm sure you must realize now that your fiancée and your daughter are both in my power.
Yes, so what should I do now, Dr. Krupp?
You are to come here to this house alone. This is the address, so write it down.
Go ahead.
Mount Lorraine, number 22. Do you have it?
Yes.
Fine. You're to be here in 30 minutes, Doctor. You're an intelligent man, but I'll repeat it, Doctor. You're to come to this address alone. If you should decide not to, then your girlfriend would have to suffer for your defiance. You understand?
You win. I'll go.
And now we'll wait here for Dr. Almaden, so that I can carry out the plan.
I heard him on extension. What are you gonna do?
I'm leaving right now.
What'll you do if it's a trap?
There's no other alternative. Flora's in great danger.
Should I go wake up Pincott? Because he told us if something happened to let him know about it.
No. He said to go alone. You two better stay here. If it's at all possible, I'll call you later.
We'll wait. Angel! Angel!
Yes, Bobby. What's the matter?
Angel, we got troubles and they're bad. Edward went out just now. He's gone to the Bats' hideout. They got Jenny and Flora captive.
Give me the address.
Yes, Mount Lorraine 22. I'm scared they'll hurt them, Angel. Please hurry and get there.
I'm leaving right away, Bobby. And try not to worry. I'll do everything possible to save them.
Thanks, Angel.
Hello, everybody. It's your old pal Zombo. It's time to go visit the rat girl.
We'll be right back to our very scary movie after these important messages from our sponsors.
They're entering. Pretty soon we'll be getting started and we'll find the treasure.
Doctor.
Please take a seat.
Now, where's my daughter and where's Flora?
Your girlfriend is there. And your daughter in there.
You dog, if you hurt them, I swear I'll...
Calm down, Dr. Almaden. They're not harmed, don't worry. She's only sleeping now. Witness my hypnotic power.
Why, you black-hearted pig. You ugly rat! Shut your mouth, you! It's very easy to beat a man when he's tied. And cowardly.
Dr. Almaden, don't insult me like that or I'll make you pay for it.
Do you accept credit cards, Doc?
I don't doubt for a second that you're plenty of man. I'd be glad to try you out. I have a pair of fists that could break your head. But right now, I want to get something that's more important. After it's mine, I promise that you and I want to fight you, Doctor, alone. I'll tell you my intentions. I'm going to accompany your lovely fiancée to the pyramid. The breastplate and the bracelet are there. I want them. You'll stay tied here in the house. I'll leave a couple of men to guard you. When we do return, I'll make you sit down and decipher the hieroglyphics so that we'll obtain the Aztec treasure, Doctor.
But that's very dangerous. You're crazy.
I know all the danger involved.
I could tell you what happened to us in the tomb, Doctor. You'd go anyway, wouldn't you?
Exactly, so it's useless to waste your breath.
I guess you're right. But you're going to take the consequences.
Watch what you're saying, friend.
Don't think that my aim is to threaten you. But there are certain supernatural things, mysteries that amaze us all. And you didn't study that, Doctor.
I'll hear all about it later. Your conversation is very interesting. But now the only thing I want to know is if you intend to cooperate with me.
I haven't the slightest intention.
But I have methods. I can persuade you.
It's time for another Zombo's Amazing Film Facts. Notice Dr. Krupp's goatee. The more he rubs it, the farther it sticks out.
In that case, why'd you bother to ask? Krupp, as soon as I've deciphered the hieroglyphics, you'll free us. I want your word.
You have my word. You'll all be set free.
The alarm just rang. There's a stranger out there.
Why, if you dare to call the police... It's the angel. I certainly want to thank you, Doctor. Now we can finish him. We better put a stop to this. You two stay and watch the doctor.
Well, wrestling fans, we're here at the Sarcophagus Auditorium, and it doesn't look good for the Angel. The referee didn't see the tag, and now it's 2-on-1, and it looks like the Angel's in trouble. Maybe he should try a sleeper hold so we can all go to bed.
Flora. Flora. Flora.
I'll work on this one. You others can finish the Angel. I didn't think that you and I'd have our little fight so soon, Dr. Almaden. Angel, you know I'm getting pretty sick of your interference in my affairs. But I stopped you tonight, and I can't permit you to continue. I don't even want to find out who you are. It really doesn't matter, since you're no longer a threat. You'll be dead pretty soon, and who'll care about your true identity? Huh. All I can say is bon voyage. I don't admire your valor. All right, take him to the death chamber. Now, Lilac, we'll be going to the pyramid.
I'm ready.
Flora, can you hear? Answer, I command you to answer. Can you hear?
Yes.
Come here, then. You two will stay here to watch the doctor and the girl.
Yes,
if
sir.
you make another mistake, you'll pay with your lives. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Flora, come. We'll be going.
Where are you taking me?
You'll find out soon enough.
All set? In just a couple of minutes now, you'll be dead.
We better go. They're all waiting out there for us.
He pooped a rope. Let's see that again. He really is a superhero. He pooped a rope. How many superheroes does it take to change a light bulb?
Bobby, Bobby!
Yes?
This is the Angel. My life depends on the strength of a light cord. I want you to come running to Mount Lorraine number 22, the address that you gave me before.
Yes. First I'll waken Pinkot. He might lend us a hand.
There's not a moment to lose. I want you here in 5 minutes.
5 minutes. I'll be there.
Listen, you, where's the Angel?
He's taking a little nap in the prettiest place, Doctor. Isn't that right, boy?
Angel! Angel!
Bobby! Bobby, I hear you!
I got inside the house. So now where?
Come on, toward the rear of the house.
Angel! It's a dead end.
Right in front of you. You'll see a secret door. To open it, press the button on the left-hand side. It's high up.
Angel!
Bobby! Look around and find something to push me back and forth with. But hurry!
Oh, Bobby, watch it. Be careful with that stick.
Ouch! Ouch! Watch where you're poking that stick. Thanks, Bobby. You must be a pretty good pool player.
Are you sure you were hurt?
Yes, it only hurts when I laugh, and this movie isn't very funny. Let's go rescue your brother and use our heads this time.
You hear that? Who made that noise?
I don't know.
We better investigate.
Why haven't those boys returned?
I don't know. Here they come now. Get your hands in the air. Get their guns. Get in there, all of you.
Angel, how can I have it? Thank you.
Come on.
Papa, Papa!
Jenny, my darling. Calm down, dear. Don't worry. There's nothing to frighten you. Bobby, I want you to take Jenny to the house and keep your eyes open, understand?
Sure, Dad.
Now, give me that pistol.
And your fiancée?
The bat took her to the pyramid. Let's go find her.
Come on.
She didn't lie. There are signs of an explosion. All of you come down here. We've got to comb this place thoroughly. I know that the breastplate and the bracelet are here.
What's this?
Move the rock back.
Boss, that's the monster that attacked us in Dr. Almadin's house.
Now that's a stupid thing to say, Lilac. It's only a mummy that's lain there for centuries. It's most probable that the explosion uncovered it.
But boss,
I found it at last.
it's the bracelet, look.
We'll find the treasure now.
Get your hands up.
The angel.
He escaped once more, the meddler.
All right, get over there. All of you, too.
Throw down your arms.
Give the bracelet back to the mummy.
No, obey or the girl gets a bullet right now. Lilac, start firing. Drop that zombie before he murders us. Help her up.
This time we really are in a jam, Doctor.
I'm sorry we caused you trouble. You didn't have to risk your own neck.
Don't worry about that.
The only thing that can save us now is the mummy. Let's stall and we'll gain time.
But do you really think that the mummy will find this house, Doctor?
Yes, because there are undecipherable mysteries surrounding his ceremony of burial. Superior forces can guide the mummy, obviously. It's happened like that on other occasions. So I really do think that the mummy could come tonight to recover the objects that the Aztecs placed in his custody. Don't forget that the bat stole them before, Angel. I'm sure now that...
Come on. The boss is out there waiting. Get up.
And don't try any of your rope pooping tricks.
Where did you put Flora?
With Fauna.
I think I should tell you, Dr. Almaden, that I intend to use her as a hostage. I'll set her free in a while, Doctor, once you have deciphered these hieroglyphics here. What's more, do this work and you'll get a part of the treasure, once the treasure is found. It's a deal?
All right, I accept, but under one condition.
Which is?
She is to sit in here while I work, and she must be conscious.
Very well, Dr. Almaden. Did you hear?
I'll bring her in.
You know, there's something I'd like to find out. Won't you tell me who or what injects life into the mummy?
Certain spirits command it.
Are you trying to say there are powers that are completely supernatural, that give orders to the mummy, Doctor?
There's a lot you don't know about these things, and you shouldn't meddle. I told you that.
Well, it's all the same with me. Actually, I'm only interested in the Aztec treasure. I'll use that money to continue my experiments, Doctor.
Anyone home?
Awaken. Wake up, Flora.
Edward, dear, they beat you. Why did they tie you?
There, calm down, Flora. Later I'll explain the whole business.
Well, Dr. Almaden, I did what I just promised. I hope that you'll do the same and get started. You'll keep your word, I suppose, and decipher this message.
Yes, Doctor.
Edward, no.
But I'll need a book that's in my house first.
What's it called?
It's called Ancient Aztec History. It has certain important keys I need. It's the only way I can decipher the hieroglyphics. It must be brought here.
Ah, but who will bring it, Doctor?
Simply telephone my house. My young brother will bring it here.
But do you really mean you're going to do it?
Who's speaking?
You are.
Bobby, Edward speaking. I'm fine. And Jenny?
All tucked in. Anna's with her now.
Now listen, Bobby. In my bookcase, close to the desk in the study, there is a heavy book. Ancient Aztec History. I need it at Mount Lorraine, number 22.
You saying you returned? That's the Bats' place, Edward.
Yes, the Bats' place. Now come quickly.
Ooh, check out the Zombo website at zombo.com. Ooh, I wonder who's at the door.
Hi, Zombo, remember me?
Oh, no, I'm sorry, I don't recognize you.
Look into my eyes, look right into my eyes.
Oh, are you Psycho Ward Cleaver?
No, God darn it, I tell you. Okay, look, here's another clue. How's this?
Oh, are you Hoyt Axton?
No, I don't sing that bad. Why, well, if you were already dead, I'd kill you right now. All right. All right, look. You watch the serial tonight after the movie, or the box gets it.
Oh, are you the serial killer?
There you go. Now you got it, you.
Oh, that reminds me. Stay tuned after tonight's movie because we have another chapter of this serial, The Phantom Creeps.
Give me that book. Now give me your lunch money.
Before we go on with this thing, and especially since you both have expressions that are very sad, I think it would be a good idea if we saw the face of our friend the angel. Could be that he has a happier look. In just a moment, you'll all know who this defender of justice really is.
You?
So this is the famous angel, eh?
Pinkat, you're the angel.
Your timid and cowardly helper, Dr. Almaden. Congratulations. You had us fooled.
I hate to say it, but I guess the angel's finished now, Doctor.
That explains why you ran the moment you found yourself up against danger.
And I used to call you a coward. Forgive me, Pincott.
I never associated the two.
Tell me, are you just about through, Doctor?
No. I've only translated the first half of the message.
Well, try to work faster, then.
I can't work any faster. I'm sorry, Dr. Krupp.
1 hour is all the time you have to get the translation completed. Should you not get it done... must finish it in 5 minutes, Dr. Almaden.
There, I finished.
Perfect.
I hope you'll keep your promise and set us all free, Doctor.
Eh? Ah, yes. And of course you know what to do now, Lilac, don't you?
Krupp, just what do you intend to do? Murder us all?
What do you think?
You heartless, unscrupulous pig!
No! Doctor, help me! Can't you hear me? Help! Doctor! Please help me! Please, no! No, please help me! No! No! Help! 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 Ah!
And now no mortal is going to discover the Aztec treasure. Those riches don't belong to us.
And the mummy?
Since they destroyed the temple of Tecatlipoca, he has no reason to go there. In my opinion, he'll probably find some place where mortals seldom tread, a spot where he can sleep his eternal sleep and keep watch over the objects that his forefathers entrusted to his care.
Don't open that. What's the matter, Bob? Can't you make it?
No, not yet.
Well, maybe it's just as well after what happened to that neometer. Hey, Bob. I wonder what's the matter with this car. The engine stopped running. Plenty of gas.
Hey, Bob! Run it down, brake. Keep her rolling.
Just that, boss, before we all get blown to bits. Who was it? Did you get that guy's license number?
I sure did. 130,000 volts. That's what wrecked us when I pulled the red gadget on the box.
Boy, that was a close one.
I better see if the box is still there.
And I'm going after that guy we picked up in Zorka's lab.
Now, this is no time for a manhunt. It's more important we get that mystery box to the federal lab for an analysis.
Blow up the whole city?
I guess you're right. We'll take it to Dr. Mallory's house. It'll be safer there. We're not the only survivors. The box is still here.
That guy get away. He's one of the spy ring.
The police will catch him. He can't get far with that bullet.
Say, what's going on here? You fellas trying to electrocute yourselves? Who's driving that car?
Take it easy.
Okay, Captain West.
We have to get to Dr. Mallory's right away. Official business.
I'll give you a lift.
All right, thanks. We'll tell you all about it on the way.
Monk! Demetrio! Monk is gone! I still have you. You will be the instrument of my vengeance. Decided to come back, did you? The federal men broke in. They carried me off. They stole the meteor. You're lying. I left you on guard and you betrayed me. You extolled the source of my power to my enemies. No, I swear it. And why did you remove that box from the secret vault? I heard voices. I thought strangers were coming to steal it. I shall show you what happens to those who cross me. tell me what happened. Come. Put up your sleeve. Put your arm through that tube in front of the ray. Take your arm out. You felt nothing.
Not a thing.
Painless surgery. This and 1,000 greater powers are possible with the secret element. Now the source of it is gone. They shall not keep it. No government shall possess my power. I know where Bob West has taken my meteor.
But I can't go with you. They know me now. If I'm taken, they'll throw me back into Alcatraz. You can make yourself invisible.
The Phantom will continue to protect you.
Thanks, officer. The newspaper nemesis.
What's in the box?
Lunch for Dr. Mallory.
Maybe he'll swallow that, but not me. Listen, my editor's putting the pressure on me for a story. Is that one of the late Dr. Zorka's gadgets?
Look, Miss Drew, the safety of this country depends on the contents of this box. There are spies in the city paid to see Zorka's secret.
Here comes Brown now. The G-men just carried a box into Mallory's house. Okay, I'll call the chief and tell him he's at the airport. You get back and watch the house.
Why don't you stop peddling your urge for sensational headlines while we tell you differently?
Well, all right. On condition that I get the scoop when you're ready.
Hello, Dr. Mallory.
Hello, Bob. Good, you found something.
Something. It's dynamite.
Come in.
Oh, if you don't mind, Miss Drew, I would prefer that only Captain West and Lieutenant Daly come into the laboratory.
Miss Drew has made her peace with the government.
Just the same, I'm afraid I'll have to exclude the press from this interview.
Go on, young lady. Take a walk.
There are 2 sets of prints on this box other than ours. Zorka probably handled it while he was alive, and the others must have belonged to the fellow who got away. Jim, take these down, will you? X-22-37.
Wait. This is the source of Zorka's element. I'm certain of it. The neometer is reacting exactly as it did to the disc we found on Miss Drew.
Wait here, monk.
I might be able to extract Zorka's element from this material if I had time enough and the right equipment.
It took Madame Curie 14 years to isolate radium.
Zorka's equipment's probably still in his lab. Why don't you work there?
I'll tell you what, Mallory, I'll take you to Zorka's myself. Personal escort service.
What's that? Oh, either this place is haunted or I am. All right, Jim, you take Dr. Mallory to Zorka's. I'll follow along as soon as I talk to the office.
Well, you better make your call from outside. His wires have been tapped. Come on, Doc. Right.
Drive to the laboratory. Mallory is playing directly into my hands.
I'll meet you at Zorka.
Tom, the federal boys just left for Zorka's house. They've got the box with them.
Okay, we'll head for our airport. The chief has a plane ready for our getaway.
Long distance? This is Captain West, DMI, calling the War Department in Washington, D.C. Reverse the charges. Very urgent.
You know, I don't feel any too comfortable with that thing so close. Nothing can happen as long as the meteorite is not exposed. That car's still trailing us. Get off the road and out of sight when we round that curve ahead.
All clear. Wait a minute, there's somebody in the back. All right, come on, buddy, climb out.
Oh, please, no, wait a minute.
Oh, you're a lot of help. Just a hitchhiker, Doctor.
Can I go along with you? Be a good scout.
Go on, bait it. Look, that car is coming back. Whoever's in that car knows we've got the meteorite. All right, get in. Stay down.
Getting fast-hearted, huh?
Now, quit the wisecracking. There's trouble coming.
Careful now, we don't want gunfire while we're carrying that box.
Keep your hands where they are. First the guy at the wheel. Who's in the back? All right, come on, get out, you. That's what we're after.
Be careful. If you drop that, we'll be blown to bits.
Don't take the lid off while I'm around either. Put that in our car. Handle it carefully. All right, start driving. And don't forget we're behind you, so don't get funny. I can't. I've lost the keys. All right, wise guy. Pile out, all of you. We'll take you in our car. Come on, get moving.
Inject all these with my elements and plant them along the doorstep. But the discs. When our friends Captain West and Dr. Mallory walk in, no disc will be necessary. The meteorite they are carrying contains enough magnetism to attract thousands of spiders. They should be here soon. Something has gone wrong. They should be here by now.
Would you care if they had an accident?
Idiot. With those fools handling it, the meteorite is liable to explode and I shall lose it. I shall wait no longer. This diameter will lead me to my meteorite. Come.
Light them up there, facing the wall. Sit! Hey!
Which one of you is Dr. Mallory?
I am.
I'm sending you on a little journey. We need scientists of your caliber to handle Zorka's discovery. Warm up the motor.
Why, you can't take off now with that fog rolling in. Fog or no fog, we're leaving. Put that box in the plane. No use hoping Bob will come now. If we get out of this, we'll have to do it ourselves.
Careful. That stuff's worse than dynamite.
Watch me and get ready to run.
Look out, you go, fella! Don't you realize that you might have blown us to bits?
This thing's a fake.
Blockheads! I sent you to get the source of Zorka's element. Where'd you get this?
The girl gave it to us.
Extremely clever, young lady. But we're after the source of Zorka's element, and we intend to get it. Where's the original box?
I'd like to know the answer to that one myself.
All right, Smith. Go to the back road and make a thorough search of their car. Take Mallory with you. You open the doors.
Closer, Monk. We are getting closer.
Get in that plane and keep quiet.
Get away, Tim.
Look out, Bob!
Now don't forget, boys and ghouls and mummies and daddies, tune in next week for another very scary movie on Zombo's House of Horror Movies.